Hello everybody, this is Chris, otherwise known as the Big Blue Baller, back with another NBA 2K20 Mavs MyLeague video. We are in the final week of NBA 2K20, and if you are excited for 2K21, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Big Blue Baller NBA 2K YouTube channel. But without further ado, it is the Game 1 of the NBA Finals here in Dallas against none other than the Philadelphia 76ers, which, by the way, very disappointed this is the team we're going up against, seeing as how in real life they lost in the first round. Got swept actually by the Boston Celtics. However, this Sixers team is built a little bit differently than the one playing in real life, as Ben Simmons is not injured and coming in strong with the first points of this year's finals, getting the slam off that pass and going up 2-0 right at the beginning of this game. But yeah, keys to the game. Obviously, we're going to try to score as many points with Luka as we possibly can. Take advantage of any double teams that get called on us and just keep that ball movement going. However, we have a little bit of a different defensive matchup than some of the prior series with Ben Simmons at the point guard. He's definitely a mismatch for Luka, as Boban starting it off for the Mavs with a mid-range post fadeaway over Ben Simmons. Looking nasty as Luka passing off right here to Porzingis, missing that three, and here come the Sixers on the break. Ben Simmons leading the way, and let me tell you, he is a dangerous, dangerous man. He is like a mini LeBron, and more athletic too, because LeBron is in his old age now, old for an athlete that is, at around 35. Meanwhile, Ben Simmons still in his 20s, and Porzingis still not able to hit an open three. We're not having a good start here shooting-wise in the first couple minutes of this game. But KP will be making an impact sooner or later as Tim Hardaway Jr. hits that mid-range from the elbow. So the Dallas Mavericks here, the defensive matchup, we got Embiid to worry about in the post. We got Al Horford, who has been known to be a playmaker in the past. In 2K, he's not that strong, so he is going to be the weak link that we do attack later in this series. This first game was just kind of testing out the waters as Boban's hitting another jump shot right there. He's just the mean machine from mid-range. I'm telling you what, not exactly what you'd think to be Boban's game, but he's killing it as Ben Simmons drives baseline, getting the reverse slam with two hands. Yeah, like I said, he's like a mini LeBron. He's going to be trouble as Luka right there throwing a weird-looking alley-oop pass behind his head, and Boban is just throwing it off the glass into the hoop. I'll take the 2 points. Did look a bit odd there, though. Tim Hardaway Jr. now trying to get Luka to cut to the hoop. Al Horford right there leaving Porzingis wide open in the corner, and he's still missing open jump shots. When will KP make one? We'll just have to wait and find out. Right here, completely losing Josh Richardson on the fast break. Totally my fault, as I was making sure Embiid didn't get a bucket down low. But we gave up the open three, and we all know that 3 points are worth more than 2, so definitely not a good decision there. Sixers up early in this one by 6 points, and we are really shooting some low-quality shots. I mean, Boban, yeah, he can make some mid-range shots, but the fact that we keep going to him is a bit of an issue, and then Willie Cauley-Stein shooting mid-ranges is also not exactly our go-to. But we are making some, and we will take as many as we can get. Starting to make a comeback here as Luka did get that cut off of some bad defense from Korkmaz. Or, sorry, not Korkmaz. I believe it was... Oh, no, it was Korkmaz. He is on the court right now. All right. Here comes Luka again, bowling his way to the hoop and scoring to tie the game up at 32 here at the end of the first quarter. 2 buckets in a row from Luka Doncic. Embiid running point, passing it off to Alec Burks, who's driving in, looking to pass it back to Embiid. Willie Cauley-Stein right there, able to play some great defense and get in the block. Here comes Luka for yet another dunk. 3 baskets in a row and able to take the lead going into the second quarter. Kleba now setting a screen here for Seth Curry. Seth trying to run around Tobias Harris. This is the Toby versus Bobby NBA Finals matchup. That is the key matchup in this series. 2 former friends, now rivals, going at each other. And who is going to take home the trophy is Glenn Robinson III, able to make the dunk on the last possession, but missing that one layup right there. Here comes KP, waiting for Luka to show up and giving him the pass right down to the bucket, getting the hoop. Here's KP again, and instead of passing to Luka, I for some reason thought Luka was at point guard, so that's why I threw it to Barea and KP there on the finishing end of a beautiful alley-oop. and getting the 2 points. Here we go again, end of the shot clock. You see Boban just kind of throw the ball up. That's Boban's form of a finger roll. Just kind of toss the ball up with one hand and let it fall through. Looking kind of goofy there. Boban again on the fast break. Al Horford guarding him. We're going to pass it back out to KP. Got DeLon Wright cutting. This ball's just moving all over the place right now. Look at this ball movement. And Boban on the finishing end, slamming it over Al Horford. Sixers have to call a timeout there. It is still a close game despite all of these buckets that the Mavs are getting. KP not able to finish over Thibault right there, which by the way has some great blogs for the NBA bubble if you have not checked them out already. And Ben Simmons getting that and one slam, looking fancy right there as we are getting close to the end of the second quarter. Dorian Finney-Smith passing off to DeLon Wright, who, to be honest, hasn't really been doing much for the Mavs in real life against the Clippers. Here comes KP, finally hitting a three and putting the Mavs up by, now we're down by a point. We're not up by a point, we're down by a point. And now in the third quarter, we're running this ISO play with Luka here. Tobias Harris trying to play some defense on him. And Josh Richardson going to help, leaving Dorian Finney-Smith wide open in the corner. Boban getting the block. And here come the Mavs on the fast break. Tim Hardaway Jr. wide open on the right wing, putting it up and throwing it down. We got a three-pointer right there, and the Mavs starting to pull away just a little bit. Here comes Luka, and able to get a basket from outside. All of his points so far have been from the interior, but showing that he has that range as well, making a three-pointer. And right there, a little bit of a hezzy move, missing the mid-range. Here comes the Sixers on the fast break. Tobias Harris, who has that tendonitis injury, still able to knock down the three in transition. However, the Sixers are still down by about 6 points. Here's another beautiful pass from Willie Cauley-Stein to Luka, who's not able to finish, but passing out to Tim Hardaway Jr., who's wide open from the mid-range on the right wing, foot on the line, and knocking it down. Points are points. That's all that matters right now. We're going to take what we need to get ahead. Here comes Alec Burks passing off to Tobias Harris in the corner, who's hitting yet another green release from three despite his injury, and bringing the Sixers back to this one, tying the game up at 77 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Tobias Harris coming up for the pass from Richardson, throwing up a pump fake, driving in, and Kleba, Tobias Harris is trying to be a little sneaky there, thinking he could do anything he wanted, but that's not going to happen. And Luka hitting yet another three from the same spot on the right wing. Green release yet again. Just looking clean. And Luka already has 30-plus points in this game, and we're only in the third quarter. Seth Curry leading this fast break here. We see Willie Cauley-Stein. We also see DeLon Wright in the corner. Green releases for him. That's his first three-pointer of the game. And dropping it down. Here comes Luka to start the fourth quarter. You see KP right there. Beautiful dunk over Tobias Harris. And one nasty throwdown. Passing off to Tim Hardaway Jr. I thought he was going to go in for the layup, but unfortunately it's not the case. Boban waiting it out a little bit. And man, he has just been killing it with the perimeter shooting today. Absolutely insane. Giving the Mavs a double-digit lead halfway through the fourth. Tim Hardaway Jr. again with another jump shot from that area in the right wing. That's all of his jump shots have been from that right side of the court. Missing the three there. Boban with the offensive board. Passing out to Dorian Finney-Smith, who's also missing, but Boban just keeps cleaning up the boards, cleaning up that trash, giving Mavs yet another possession. Right there, I meant to pump fake, but unfortunately the game read it as a jump shot. So the Sixers are coming through, and Josh Richardson on the finishing end of a dunk. All of a sudden, the Sixers are starting to make a little bit of a comeback here. As you can see, here comes Ben Simmons, and it's like Boban doesn't even exist. Simmons just still able to finish through traffic with no regard for Boban life. Here comes Boban again, getting a screen from Joel Embiid. You see Boban is the safety here, trying to block that pass to Embiid for the alley-oop, but not able to do so. And now it is a 2-point game with under 2 minutes left. Dorian Finney-Smith throwing up a three. That one's not able to go. Here come the Sixers on the break. Thibault with Embiid running as well. We got a couple of defenders right there, able to stop that layup. Embiid, though, getting the offensive board. There's not enough size down low to stop him, and it is now a tie game with 1 minute left. The Mavs fouling Josh Richardson there on the layup attempt on the fast break. Here he goes, able to make the first one despite this Mavericks crowd here in Dallas. Going for the second one, you see the crowd is shaking, and it's another one in. So now a 2-point game. The Mavs need to score on this possession here, or they will most likely be fouling. We're calling for a pick and roll from Boban, completely disregarding the coach's play call. Luka passing out to KP in the corner, finally aiding a jump shot when we needed it most. KP for 3, and now the Mavs have a 1-point lead with 45 seconds left in the game. Passing off to Embiid, who's being covered by Boban, trying to get around him. KP coming in to help. Boban's defense is too strong, and here come the Mavs yet again. One more score would be the dagger for sure. Luka looking for an open Tim Hardaway Jr. Passing to him, nothing there. Korkmaz is literally on the court. Not sure how that's not interference from the bench, but nonetheless, Luka open on the cut to the hoop and making it a 3-point game. One more stop here will finish it off and give the Mavs the victory here in game 1. Ben Simmons with the ball, getting the screen from Embiid. Looks very similar to a pick and roll play we saw earlier. He's going ISO, now calling for an Al Horford screen. KP right there, and Ben Simmons missing the close range jump shot, fouling out of this game with 27 points. Luka now, look at the speed. He's running away from Alec Burks. He will not be stopped, and then probably not the best time to make a jump shot. Or to take a jump shot to make it, sure, but we win the game. Tobias Harris misses the full court shot, and Mavs take the game 1 victory here in Dallas. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the Big Blue Baller NBA 2K YouTube channel if you did. Be on the lookout for NBA 2K21 content coming soon. And also tomorrow we will have game 2 of the final series. I plan on having this entire final series uploaded right before 2K21 drops on Friday. So be ready. Make sure you're tuning in. And to all my Big Blue Ballers out there, let's get that bread. And I will see you all on the next one.